Okay, garden tour video of 2012. There's black, pumpkins and zucchinis, which are in Europe called courgettes, and those are just baby plants now, but give it a few months and they'll have tons of flowers and everything on them. And there's the cat running from the chickens. Run, Socks, run! And there's the dog. See, everybody's happy in here. And here's the garden gate. And this box here is a spinach box, which the spinach hasn't come up yet. And right here is cabbages. Now, and to explain, the black stuff is down to keep the weeds down. There's some behind me because it's coming up over the mountains. That's a bucket of thyme. It's been growing in there for years and it's really pretty. It's got a beautiful little flower on it. And here is a ladder, and I have wire around the ladder for the cherry tomatoes and grape tomatoes to cling to as they're coming up. And this year all the tomatoes that we have are volunteers. They all came up on their own. They're all around here. See, and these here are the baby onions from this year. Thousands of them every year. Those are the onions from last year. We're waiting for them to go to flower. And there's also potatoes that came up in here because that over there is the compost heap. Now over here is my cooler full of chard and parsnips and carrots. So here underneath this old ladder, Chuck put that there so I wouldn't step on it. He put some garlic, giant garlic under that. This row over here is peppers. Those are jalapeno peppers. You need hot peppers to put in good salsa. This over here is my strawberry patch. And there's strawberries, see? Those are all the strawberries coming out. That one. You hear that call? That's our resident falcon up in the tree. He's letting the babies know I'm out here. Now this row here along this fence is beans. Those would be lovely beans. And then this fence over here is all peas. And the peas have got lovely little flowers on them. Okay. I use my head to block the sun here because the sun's coming up over the mountains. Now, and this whole patch here of cages is all tomatoes, all different kinds of tomatoes, and we've got some that are volunteers that come up out of our garden, and then we did trades with other people as well. Some tomatoes are black creme and Vorlons, and we've got Better Boys and beefsteaks and Romas, because you need different kinds of tomatoes to make different things. But this, there, I go over here because the light isn't so bright. It's early in the morning. I just figured I'd show you what we've been working on. This has been years in making everything work out in this garden, to have everything working in harmony with one another. This patch here, this is the corn patch. It's all the way along there, look. Tomato coming up in the middle of the corn.
What you doing to my corn?
I'm making a video for Koch. This is all the corn that has come up already, and what Chuck did was he planted this 1 week, and then he planted this. It was 2 weeks later, Chuck.
3 weeks.
3 weeks later he planted this, and it's little teeny tiny baby corn stalks. And then another 2-3 weeks later we planted the end part, which hasn't come up yet. And we put 3 rows of yellow corn in here, and then the 2 rows of Indian corn, and their little short one over here are potatoes galore. This is my potato field. And what is in here? Reds?
Those are, well, I thought they were golds, and reds in front.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think it's reds, golds.
And golds, yeah, because the leaf is different. See, and what Chuck did was that he got these boxes, and he filled the boxes with dirt, and we planted the potatoes in there this year.
Now I don't have to dig them. I just pull the box off. And
yeah, you just pull the box off, and then the potatoes fall out. As well as that, we found that the box holds in a lot of moisture for them as well. So, and I'm not sure which way to go next.
Your lettuce.
Yeah, go over to the lettuce next. And
Lettuce/tomatoes.
Yeah, there's tomato volunteers in here as well. As telling her all about the tomato volunteers. We've got.
Look, there's Koch right there.
I know, I filmed Koch already. This is the purple lettuce. So the sun's in the way. I'm telling her it's early in the morning for some reason. I'm up early in the morning. This is the purple lettuce, and this is all the leafy lettuce. And I decided to get smart and put it in here in a diamond shape instead of a square. And it looks lovely, even though it takes up more room. Chuck was like, we're going to put something else there. This whole patch here is all raspberries, which I'm very proud of. And the raspberries are starting to come on. A few days ago they were flowers, and today they're nice little green raspberries, which we'll soon be eating when they change colour. And then through here is a nice little pathway between the potatoes and the raspberries. And this grassy looking thing here is garlic. It's a very small garlic. I'm going to go through here. A little path, which has a black, is my chicken coop. And that board fell down there. Now we go through here. There's the chicken coop door. No. The door is, there's the chicken coop. And Chuck has built all these boxes in here. Ah, look, there's Snow. Hiya, Snow. You're going to give Mommy eggs. And there, see, it's all the boxes to go out into the feeding area. And their run is there's my gate for keeping chickens out of my garden. See, this is the pear tree, and that is a baby pear. I'm sure there's more in there somewhere. This is my blackberry patch. I've worked hard on getting this blackberry patch to grow, and this year I'm going to have tons of blackberries. Not as many as you have in Ireland. That is my apple tree. I don't know if I can get any fruit on the apple tree this year. That's Chuck.
She can't see me.
She can see ya. It's over here. I can get into it right now because he's putting a fence across here to keep them out of oh, that is grapes. We're going to have a couple of bunches of grapes this year. Those nasturtiums and marigolds in there. see, this is our grill. It's a big grill, see? Cook lots of meat on there. This is the front now. I pulled out a hedgerow out of here and I'm getting it ready to put herbs and stuff in there. There's mint and I put the hose in last night. This is all the thyme. I'm planting this thyme in the front when it's ready. And there's my lilies. See, they're getting ready to open. And my roses, the yellow roses. They don't last very long, but they're pretty. And then I have, these of all things to have at the front of my house, I have a box of carrots right here, see? And marigolds. And these are going to seed because I want them to plant and fill in this. This is called calendula. It is an herb that has lots of healing properties. And in there are the seeds that you can eat it, and they have a nutty taste. They're growing in here in the middle of all of the mint, and it gets this little tiny flower on it. And did he eat them all? No, see, then it turns into that little pod there, and inside there is a little round thing that looks like a wheel of cheese. And you chew on it and you have a nutty taste. If you had a cup of those to throw into a salad, they'd be lovely. Pulled out the bins. Look what we found. This is banana squash that came up. And those are volunteer potatoes. But banana squash grow really, really big. And I think there's some spaghetti squash coming up in there as well. And so that'll be trained. I just wanted to show you what our rainy day is like. These are called sprinklers. And there's pipes running under the lawn. And they come up in the lawn, but Chuck has this set up in the garden to get everything wet. And the chickens hate it. They're all running up there to Chuck. Shaking off. So yeah, and the idea is to sprinkle early in the morning or late at night because the sun soaks everything up, and it's no point in watering in the middle of the day. And also what happens is the beads of the water lands on things and the sun goes through it like a magnifying glass and burns your garden. So it's taken like years and years to learn all these mistakes, and you know. So yeah, Chuck and I have been working on this for 10 years. The sprinklers.
It's a rainbow of colours.
Yeah, there's sometimes we see rainbows.
You turn them on in the afternoon, it's rainbows.
Yeah, the sun's coming up there and I can't see right on the camera.
Put a new head on that one right there in the middle though. There's a big droplet.
Yeah, I wonder.
Tomatoes are there, and that's the raspberries.
Yeah.
And the corn,
and then see, he has that one there. That gets my pumpkins. And my camera when I get too close. So yeah, that's sprinklers. It's awesome. There's the trees. There's apples and pears. Chuck wants to put in a peach. Peach trees. And chickens bathe over here. This is their. Look at that, he's waiting for a tool. But see now they started bathing down here, dusting.